Got the link? My link? The sharing group, right? No, I sent to Vivek and Simran. Yeah, it's right. Good morning, students. Today I'll be teaching one more sum on cooperative housing societies. This is a sum of PAT PD, that is cooperative bank. Okay, so we'll be making final accounts. In cooperative societies final accounts, we have to make trading P&L if it is a trading company who is a society who is buying and selling goods to its members. Now this is a PAT PD. As I told you, it's a cooperative bank. Okay, so we don't need a trading account in this sum. Okay, so I have drawn P&L account. Apart from that, we have one plan for disposal of surplus. Okay, for which we don't give any effect. Okay, then a balance sheet at the end. Okay, I have kept a format ready for everything. Now let us go through the trial balance and then adjustments. Okay, first I'll read the adjustments so that we can leave space for any item which carries adjustment. First adjustment is interest due to members on deposits. So interest on deposits. So we have to first of all record interest due to members on deposits as an expense. Okay. So in trial balance, you will find interest on deposits on the debit side. Okay. At the center, that item is there, interest on deposits. Okay. Then we have interest due on members' loans is 4,000. So many times the society lends money to its members. Okay. So the interest on loans given to members is the income. So on the credit side, you will find, see the very first item, interest on bank depositories, interest, the fourth or fifth last item, interest on loans received. Okay. So whenever we lend money to members, we receive interest. So second adjustments relate to this one. Okay. So we'll put a tick mark here. Then addition to furniture made during the year rupees 2000. Okay. Provide depreciation 10% on closing balance. Okay. So we have to tick mark or keep line for depreciation on office furniture. Next is salary outstanding. So we'll tick mark salary. It has two tick marks because outstanding as well as advance is given. So we have to leave two lines. Okay. After that, audit fees payable. If audit fees is there in trial balance, we need to leave one line for this. Then after that, authorized share capital. We will write this in the balance sheet and we will double underline that because we don't consider it in total. After that, we are given G adjustment. The following appropriations are to be made out of profits. Okay, see, there are 5 appropriations. So these will appear on the debit side of appropriation account, which is a plan for disposal of surplus. So I just need to add 2 more lines there. Okay. So they will be shown on the debit side of appropriation account. We don't give second effect of that. Okay. It is subject to approval in the annual general meeting or general body meeting. Then we are given you are required to prepare P&L account for the year ending on 31st March 2010 and make the change here. and a balance sheet as on that day, 31st March 2010. Okay, that's it. Now I'll go through trial balance items and we'll directly start posting the items. Okay. First one is telephone expense. So telephone expense 4,000. There wasn't any adjustment on this. Postage. So to postage 1,000. Legal fees amount is 5,000. Then cash on hand on the asset side, very first item, cash on hand. We'll directly put in outer column. So cash on hand is 1,400. Then bank balance 38,000. Fixed deposit with Dombivli Nagari Sahakari Bank. This is investment. Okay, under investment I'll write FD with Dombivli Nagari Sahakari Bank. Okay, amount is 3 lakhs. Then staff provident fund. I think this should not be here. It can be either staff provident fund or staff provident fund contribution. Okay, so there must be some mistake in this item. Okay, students, please check the total of this side, debit side, because staff provident fund is a liability item, a reserve item. Okay, so it can't appear on this side. Just check the total. Liability side. Yeah. So it can't be in on debit side in trial balance. So just once check this total, debit side total. You check it. By the time I'll post other items. You have the trial balance. Yeah. Just check the total of question. No, it's not of this question. You don't have question. This one. It's not of Salan, right? It is in one of the check. It is there in Manoj. Achha. Okay. Just check the totals. I don't think this item appears, should appear here. Which side it is? Debit or credit? Debit. They have given on debit. This should not be a debit item, actually. Understood by any fund always has a credit balance. You check credit side total. Yeah. I'll post the other items by the time. Office furniture. Yeah, furniture we had in last question also. So I have this furniture 19,000. Then interest on deposits. Okay, see interest on deposit appearing on the debit side. So it's our expense. Total is 66,400. Achha, it has to be 22 only, na? Yes. So that 40,000 is wrong. Okay, students, so we can make a correction. The staff provident fund should go on credit side. Are you getting credit side shorter by 40,000? Okay, so this item, staff provident fund is a credit item. Okay, so we'll go to liability side and staff provident fund is shown separately. Staff provident fund should be shown separately. Okay, 40,000. So I'll write here 40,000. I'll leave one line. one student has checked, the total comes 66, 62 means 40,000 is more. So that item doesn't belong to this side. Okay. If we remove that 40, it will become 66, 22. So it will match. It means that 40,000 belongs to the opposite side. So if opposite side is shorter by 40,000, then we are right. Okay, by the way. It is shorter the yes. So that item is of credit side and not debit side. Okay. If it is on debit side, it has to be either staff provident fund investment or contribution to staff provident fund. It can't be staff provident fund. So we have just found out that this item belongs to credit side and not debit side. So accordingly, I have posted on the liability side. Okay. And it should be separately shown staff provident fund. Okay. Okay. Then interest on deposits. It's our expense, so will appear on the debit side P&L. So interest on deposits. Okay, so we accept deposits from members of. Okay, so on that we have to pay interest. So adjustment was there, we just saw. So 1,60,000 I'll post on debit side, and I'll give one or two lines for that. Then interest due on loans given. So this is interest receivable. Okay, so I'll write it in current assets. I'll just have to add one line here. Interest on loans receivable. This is trial balance item, so give only one effect. It is due means outstanding, so receivable. Okay. Salary and allowances, P&L item. So I'll write here on P&L debit side to salaries and allowances 60,000. Adjustment was there, I guess. So I'll keep it in the column. Establishment expense to establishment expense, again expense. $10,000. I don't think any adjustment was there on this. So I'll put in outer column directly. Okay, next is printing and stationery. So two, printing and stationery. What is the amount? 800 in outer column. There was no adjustment on this also, I think. Next, conveyance to conveyance and then traveling. 1,200. No adjustment is there, right? Okay. Then insurance premium is also an expense. So insurance premium amount is 2,000, right? Yes. Then, see, look here, contribution to provident fund is there, right? That's expense. So we'll write here to contribution to provident fund. Okay, 4,000. Always remember on debit side, either contribution to provident fund will appear or contribution fund investment will appear. Only provident fund will always appear on the credit side. Okay. You can see in the trial balance last two items. See, funds only appear on this side. Okay, credit side. Okay, okay. Then loans due from members. Okay, so this is our asset. We have to recover money. So loans to members. We'll show a separate item. Loans to members. Okay. What is the amount? 60 lakhs. Okay. Let's check if we have posted all the items on the debit side. Yes. Now we'll go to credit side. First, interest on bank deposits. So this is our income. So by interest on bank deposits. Was there any adjustment on this interest on bank deposits? No, it was members deposit. So this I'll put in outer column. Share capital, we'll put under share capital, subscribe share capital, 15 lakhs. Next, reserve fund. Reserve fund we already have 1 lakh. Members deposits, we have deposits head. Do we have? Okay, I'll make one. Members deposits. Normally we have deposits. Huh? Under that you can put this. Deposits head is there always. So we'll put under that 44 lakh 95,500. Okay. Just insert one more line here in case we need. Okay. Next is unpaid dividend 4,200. Okay, unpaid dividend on credit side means it's a liability. Okay. I'll put unpaid dividend. How much it is? 4,200. Next, dividend equalization reserve is a reserve. Dividend equalization reserve 36,000. P&L appropriation account. So this is opening balance. So I'll make one line here. Opening, okay. Opening is how much? 62,000. Next, interest on loans. So this is your income. I'll put on credit side. Any credit item is income. Huh? By interest on loans. The members. Okay. Yes. So this is a Pathpedi, that is cooperative bank. Majority income will come from interest. Okay. Next, renewal fees, again income. Renewal fees. 8,000, yes. Then sundry income, 600. By sundry income. Next, cooperative development fund. Okay, so fund cooperative development fund. All funds appear on the credit side in trial balance. Okay, 4,100. Then we have education fund. Is there any adjustment on education fund? No. So I'll put in outer column only 1,000. I think we already have an education fund. Okay. Okay, so I think we are done with the posting of trial. कुछ बाकी? हाँ, ये वाला डाला 40,000 स्टाफ प्रोविडेंट फंड. हाँ, I put in outer column. Understood ना? ओके, चलो. अभी ये टैली नहीं होगा, इसका प्रॉफिट होगा लेंगे ना इधर, तो बाद में टैली होगा. हाँ ये. Okay, now we go through the adjustments. Interest due to members on deposits. Okay, so due to members, so we are paying it. Okay, so it will be on the debit side. Interest on deposits. So that I'll write here, add outstanding. The interest is payable to members. How much? 10,000. Okay, and it's a liability. You can show it separately. Interest due on deposits. 10,000. Okay. For every adjustment, you have to give two effects. For trial balance, we give only one effect. Interest due on members' loans. The members' loan is our income. So here I'll take this in inner column, 56,000, and I'll add this outstanding to that. Add outstanding. How much is the outstanding value? 4,000. Okay. So this is your income. So accrued interest on loans, you can write. What was the value? 4,000. Next, addition to furniture made during the year is 2,000. Provide depreciation at 10% on closing balance of furniture. Okay, students, just pay attention. This is important. Whenever they say tell you that during the year a furniture was added, but they don't mention it is not recorded. It means that value is already added to the trial balance value. Okay, because they are just informing that during the year furniture worth 2,000 was purchased. Clear? So just look at the furniture value 19,000. Okay, so you can show the bifurcation 17,000 old plus new purchase 2,000 and you can get the total 19,000. Okay, it is not told to you that it is unrecorded. It means it is already taken care of. Okay, so that 19,000 includes that 2,000 rupees. Is this clear? Now we just have to provide depreciation at 10% on this value, on closing value. Okay, so the depreciation will be 10%, so 1,900. And they told us that on closing value only. Okay, so we need not bother about how much it was bought and all. 19,100. Now, and this 1,900 will be an expense to you, huh? Without society to depreciation on furniture. If they had told you that furniture is unrecorded, then you had to add to furniture and also show on the liability side, current liability as outstanding furniture, because since it is unrecorded, both the aspects, debit credit will be unrecorded. Okay. So creditors for furniture like that. On the liability side also you have to put 1,900. Clear? With the next one, salary outstanding 600 and paid in advance 1,000. So outstanding we have to add with salary. Salary. I have to add one more line here. So add outstanding and less advance, right? So how much is outstanding? 600 will be added and 1,000 will be subtracted. Okay. Please do it. 60,000 plus 600 minus 1,000. Okay. 59,600. Now outstanding will come under liabilities, current liabilities, outstanding salaries 600 and advance. And यहाँ पर भी एक लाइन खींचना पड़ेगा मुझे. अच्छा है ना एडवांस वाली पहले से. राइट हियर एडवांस इज 1,000 ना. ओके. नेक्स्ट, audit fees payable for the year 6,000. So audit fees is not there. We will write a separate item to outstanding audit fees. Okay, how much? 6,000. And this is also a liability for you since it is outstanding. You will need to add here. You will add one more line. Outstanding audit fees. Okay, 6,000. Next, authorized share capital is 2 lakh shares into 10 each. So under authorized, we'll write 2 lakh shares of 10 each, right? So 20 lakhs. And we have to double underline this because it won't come in your total. Okay, अच्छा. बाहर की कॉलम में लगेगा. Okay. This is not an adjustment. It is not affecting any value. So we need not give two effects for this. Huh? Next, the following appropriations are to be made out of profit. Okay. So this is proposed plan. Okay. So two proposed dividend. Right here. Two proposed dividend. It will depend on profit. Okay. So I'll just make a provision for it. We haven't got profit. So shall we close the accounts first? So we can, or we'll do that one only. We have to get the profit figure first. Then we can appropriate, right? Yes. Now, any other adjustment is there? No. Okay. Now let us go for the totals. I hope we have posted all the items. While taking total first, make sure that all the items are taken to the outer column. Okay, otherwise you may make a mistake. Okay, I think we are done with every other thing. Oh, 3,600 I have added plus the other sign. Okay, we'll take total of all expenses. Um, what do we already say? Okay. Okay, so difference will be our net profit. So net profit, that is total of income side minus total of expenses. 118,100. Okay, check. Shall we go ahead? So this will be posted on this proposed plan on the credit side. Now proposed dividend is there. It is 5% of this. So plus this figure into 0.05. Okay. So 5905. Okay. Next is contribution to dividend equalization fund. Contribution to dividend equalization fund. Okay. How much it is? Actually, directly value is given. So we can put value 4,000. Then transfer to building fund. $20,000. Then transfer to reserve fund 25%. नहीं एक बचा हाँ cooperative development fund one more is there to transfer to cooperative development fund. Okay, how much it is? 5% again, right? So into 0.05, 5905, and reserve fund is at 25%. So plus into 0.25. Okay, let us see if the figure matches to. It is matching. मेरा नहीं आ रहा है. मेरे सम में गड़बड़ हो रहा है क्या? नहीं सर. तो मतलब वाला जो है पीछे उसमें प्रपोज्ड डिविडेंड का अमाउंट 75,000 दिया है. कितना दिया डिविडेंड? 5%. तो मैं oh shit. अरे नहीं it is on capital and not profit. तो कैपिटल कितना है आपका? वो 15 लाख है ना? into 0.05 ना? बराबर. मैं गलती से उस पर ले लिया प्रोपोर्शन में 75 ना कर अभी ऐड करके देख. If anything is there, we have to. अभी कितना आ रहा है चेक करो. बाकी बराबर है 75 contribution to the 75
Yes, sir.
उसका तो कराना चाहिए उतना लगा रहा है टोटल। हाँ ये सिर्फ करंट ईयर का डिस्पोजल रहता है ये समझ
इसमें
में
लिखा है वैसे।
क्या
तो
ओपनिंग
balance carried down to 63,000 के लिखा।
I have taken the balance from
हाँ
P&L.
कोई बात नहीं इसका बैलेंस कितना टोटल इसका चेक कर ज्यादा होता है इसका टोटल 134 134 तो एप्रोप्रिएशन ज्यादा कैसे हो सकता है ना अच्छा डिविडेंड कैन बी गिवन आउट ऑफ दिस 62 आल्सो ना यस so by opening balance but this we cannot use second year हाँ ये कितना हो रहा है 180
Yes.
now what is the total 134 so we have balance बैलेंस निकाल सकते हैं अभी करो बैलेंस टैली हो रहा है कितना है
180, 180.
अच्छा इसमें कौन सा टोटल लिया चेक करो ये तो मैं इधर से लिया हूँ इसका टोटल 180 होना चाहिए मेरा परसेंट कोई गलत भी है
So, one after the one.
130 को 430 आया.
Also,
134
430.
हाँ इतना आ रहा है इसका
हाँ.
टोटल ये उतना ही इधर है बराबर तुम्हारा तो डिफरेंस निकालना पड़ेगा हम लोग को हाँ माइनस difference you to write like carry forward 46 70 okay na but since this is proposed na this will remain limited to this area only na so we'll directly put this 180 as current year's profit here so I take this in outer column it is tallying balance sheet is tallying now okay अच्छा ये बुक में तुम लोग का इफेक्ट दिया है क्या इसका भी सेकंड इफेक्ट दिया है नहीं दिया है ना प्रपोज ही रखा है ना हाँ ओके ओके हाँ अच्छा so I'll give a screenshot to Simran. She will post it on the group so that others can. Anyways, link is also there. It's fine. Okay. So we'll do one more sum. हाँ दे दिया कोई अच्छा बड़ा सम तो
sir, आपका
अजर है नहीं इसका नहीं हाँ लगा इसी में जरा लो लो रखा था
I have only 12 housing society that is no summary.
housing का
But exercise में है unsolved.
अच्छा
so
हाँ you get option ना for every question
Final account का तो
only balance sheet you have to follow the form rest everything
if
is
we won't write in the formal, will you say reduction of marks and 2 marks or it will have
हाँ 1 2 marks is right heading दिखा रहेगा all नहीं दिखा है तो ये सब थोड़ा बहुत दिखा सकते हैं थोड़ा ही समझो
12 ही है.
12 ही है तो बस हो गया आज के लिए तो कुछ करो ओके सो विल स्टॉप नाउ